guys and ladies that have served our country and did things that some of us may not be willing to do. So without further ado, we're going to introduce the veterans that are here today. These gentlemen have all served our country and may have some stories where the country didn't quite serve them back. But today we're doing that here from Positive American Youth. We broadcasting live from Reec Radio, and we got some food for you guys, some free lunch for you guys. As you guys cannot see if you're watching on the live stream right now, we have a few fellas in the building right now. Y'all make some noise again. Let's get to it. All right. Okay. So we're gonna make sure we hook them up today. We got some door prizes, we got some raffle prizes too, and I might jump on a spades table or two. I don't know if y'all ready for that. Yeah. I'm a veteran when it comes to spades now. All right, we can get that thing going. Get that thing going. But without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce our very, very special guest, man. I'll let these guys kind of introduce themselves, their rank, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about their journey as it pertains to what's going on today. So we're gonna start to the left.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I said hello, everybody. Listen, I'm so happy to be here today. My name is Michael Wilson. I live in Atlanta, originally from South Carolina, and I am a veteran. I actually served my country 16 years.
Wow, man.
And I was a drill instructor, but I'm a nice guy now. And
they don't believe you.
Yeah. I also was an Army recruiter, but I've served this country because I believe in this country, and I'm here to give back to the people that served their country but did not get what they expected to get when they got out.
Okay. We're definitely going to talk about that.
Oh, hello, everybody. My name is Benny Coleman. I served with the 101st Airborne Division back in '77 and stuff. Born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, and I'm glad to be here amongst my brothers and enjoy this luncheon that these guys are having for us. I also want to thank Mr. Pierre Lewis that helped put everything together.
Did he pay you to say that?
No, he ain't got no money.
Tell him he owe you some
He don't
bread
have
then.
no money. He don't have no money. But he put this stuff together for us so we can get out of where we are to come and enjoy ourselves together as the brothers that we really supposed to be and really are. So thank you, and next.
Absolutely.
Yes, my name is Jeffrey Dean. I served in the U.S. Army. I was a chemical officer. I served as a captain in the Army. But it's not about rank, because when you're fighting in war, we all are brothers. We save all brothers. The same thing we're doing now. We save one another. So many people have helped me today, includes the case manager and Pierre. They really helped me, and I want to thank them. I want to thank all the brothers here. We all are brothers. Matter of fact, they're closer than brothers. We live together, we eat together, we have a good time. It's just an honor and privilege to say that among my brother. I love you, and thank you for all you've done. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that. All right, let's start, because you mentioned something earlier. You said that it's some mishaps that happen sometimes. And you shared with me earlier that you came home and then you were in a position that it could have been better. And now you're in a position to help everybody else to get to a better position. So can you kind of explain that a little bit to the people who may not understand that?
Thank you. I appreciate that. My story goes something like this. Again, I served in the Army for 16 years. I moved to Atlanta in 1990. Life happens. Life happens. We actually was in a situation where we didn't have anywhere to go. Homeless. Stepped in my car outside the VA hospital on Claremont Avenue. And I walked into this agency, Recovery Consultant of Atlanta, for assistance. And when I got to the organization, they looked at my DD-214, which is a summarization of everything you've done in the military, and my resume, and they said, "We want you to work here." Fast forward, I met the person that they talked about earlier, who's responsible for all of us being here, Pierre, Louis. We came at the same time. And it's our job, but it's more of a passion for me, because I'm helping veterans who are where I once was. So to us, it's not just a job. Yes, we get paid now, but we go hard for them. We make sure they get the training. We make sure if they need employment, if they need transportation there, we help them get back on their feet with food, clothing. We make it happen. So my story is like this. You can help people when you've been where they are. And again, it's not just a chore, but it becomes passion for you. And we have another one, our co-worker here, Bernetta. She's with us on today. So listen, we go hard for these guys.
That's what's up.
And girls.
And ladies too. Right. Now we appreciate that because a lot of people don't understand or know those stories happen. You know, they see the glitz and glam on the commercial side where people are being recruited to the armed forces no matter what, you know, what division it is. But then at the same time, they don't understand that veterans may not be treated how they treated their country. They volunteered and went out on a limb for them.
And let me say something else if I can. We have to understand the mentality of a veteran. A lot of times you may approach them, they may be angry, they may be upset. It's because they feel they have not been treated fairly.
Amen.
And there's no hit against our country. But when you have people that did not serve one day, did not have a bullet flying over their head, they never crawled in the dirt, they never lived in the field for 30, 45 days, their bathroom was their helmet, they ate sea rations, jumped out of airplanes, gave their life for their country, and when they come here, this country give them their butt to kiss.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you talking about it.
And that's why they're angry. And you have to have a certain mentality. You got to look past the disposition and see their need.
Right, absolutely, man. I get that, and I appreciate you sharing that. People need to understand the perspective, and that's why we're here today. That's why we want to honor you guys today, even if it's just lunch and a few prizes, because we want to let you guys know we appreciate you, you know. And like you said, there's no knock against the country, but you have people that may not understand what you went through creating the laws and creating the benefits for you guys, and may not understand that those benefits may not match the work. So I think that's what we're talking about today.
But I really think that as far as, yes, we did, sir, I joined, and I had like 15 friends that joined with me.
Yeah.
It's only 4 of us left now. And I mean, about 10 of them died over there.
Yes.
My father, I'm an Army veteran. My father and 2 of my uncles were with the original 101st Airborne Division. So that's why I joined.
Yeah.
And
it was legacy for you.
When they got back, it wasn't no parade. But now that these people, most of us, these are the ones I stay with, we are in the Salvation Army. We are the homeless.
Yeah.
We probably came up after we got out, but then we fell short. And we can't be left behind right now on things like certain fundings going places that's not really getting back to us.
Yeah.
If we sit up and, like he said, was in the trenches, was in the mud, watching tracers go over, just having a real hard time. Now that we back here, a lot of us have a different mentality as far as even dealing with each other. That's all. When we being here, if I'm in a shelter, put somebody that can relate with me over me. Don't put somebody that just got out of college and then tell them, and pay them to take care of a vet. And they didn't trash, they didn't walk in the same.
They don't understand the culture.
Right. So there's a lot of us that are back here still feeling that we are being left behind again, because we're not getting the proper attention, the proper food and everything, where the funding is going for us.
Yes.
It's going to something else. We're not getting it.
I understand. So it kind of reminds me a little bit about community policing nowadays.
Bingo.
When you have people in that aren't from the community policing a certain neighborhood, but they don't understand the culture. So then you're going to have an automatic clash.
Thank you.
All right. I get
and it's not going to be a big gripe, because like Pierre sit up now, and he never been in the VA. I mean, in the military. But he got this together, got you, got all these other people together.
Well, he understands you guys need to be honored.
Oh, man, he's showing so much doggone love. It is outstanding.
Right.
And we even have people like Little Miss Anderson. She wasn't a vet. She does the best she can. But she don't know in her administration there's people that are talking and communicating to veterans
Yeah.
that are not saying disrespecting, but they don't know where that man was.
They not laying out the full
Right.
amount of respect that maybe should be
And
given
if
to
you
a
can get
veteran. I get it.
PTSD from going to college,
Yeah.
I feel sorry for it. Okay? So that's all I'm saying.
Right.
And I just feel that we need the attention of putting, if you're going to put or fund anything from the Veterans Administration, don't put a non-vet over vets. Put somebody there that know what it tastes like.
I understand.
Yes,
I
okay.
like how you put it. Know what it tastes like.
Know what it tastes like,
I
right.
get it. I get it. I
Okay.
get it. Would you like to add to that?
Oh, I have a lot to add.
I
but
know you
radio-
got a massive partner over here. I know you got like
Yes,
you
sir.
with me. I'm with you.
So, yeah.
I must say, I understand exactly what he's saying. What he's saying makes a lot of sense. And one thing I learned playing football is that you can't play if you don't walk the walk and talk the talk.
There you go.
And what he's saying, to get somebody to walk the walk and talk the talk. And so I just want to piggyback what he's saying. Also, Miss Anderson, she's done a great job. I appreciate that.
She's doing the best that she can.
And also Pierre is an honor and a privilege to work with that man. God, he put this thing together. And I just want to thank him.
Yes,
And
thank you, Pierre.
Thank Pierre and Case Knight.
Appreciate that.
Got to give a lot of credit to Positive American Youth, Mr. Swiney and Reec, man. You know, they worked with me to put this together for y'all. So, you know, I got to thank you.
Outstanding.
And we thank you, Mr.
Appreciate it,
Reece.
man. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. Yeah, I mean it's a team effort, and that's what I think you guys are talking about. It sounds like a common theme. It's a team effort when it comes down to it. We as the people should be making sure that our veterans are good, and whether that comes down to voting or putting money up towards programs or volunteering or things like today. I know Positive American Youth, we made sure that we had y'all guys transportation, made sure that we took care of the food, desserts, and all of the prize and everything. Pierre was
Yes,
was the
he
coordinator along with his team and made sure everybody got here and everything like that. So,
That was outstanding. I'm serious.
I just want to say,
Outstanding.
one thing I like about the vets, it's not a black and white thing. It's a real thing.
It's a brother thing.
I thank you.
I
It's
love
a
that. I
brotherly
love
thing.
that because I think, when, like you guys say, when you in the trenches, it no matter what color it is, and that's the same thing as when you got those things flying by your face. I don't care who's next to what. If you're green, I want to make sure that you got my back, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's kind of what we're doing today. Just making sure we have you guys back.
And
man.
hey,
That's
I
what it's all
respect
about.
that. Thank you very much.
Appreciate
man.
that. Appreciate
Yeah.
that. So I want to come back to you for a quick second because you decided to take your situation personal, right? They said, all right, you know what? I was in the situation. I was down bad. I came back up, but I want to use my influence to help guys that would like me. Can you kind of speak on that? And maybe somebody come home right now. They may have a degree. They may be qualified to do what you do. Kind of give them the information of how they can get involved.
Let me say something. Be careful what you ask God for. A lot of times we say we want to be an example. We want to be somebody's mentor. Sometimes you got to go through so you can have a story, so you can have an experience. So when it does happen, then you know how to handle it. I never knew that I would be sitting in this place of helping veterans because I love helping people. Not only just with the getting back on their feet, but just personal issues, mental issues, substance abuse. And a lot of times we're so embarrassed with the real us. Where sometimes we don't want to let someone else know what's really going on. But I found out with veterans, it doesn't matter. We're going to share. I know we have this thing about Army, Navy, Air Force, and what's the other one?
Don't start that.
But at the end of the day, we all serve, and it's something. It's a unity when you meet another veteran, and you'll be surprised the similarities. So what I went through, and opportunities presents itself, I'm going to share it with you because I slept in my car. I walked in the VA like I had an appointment with my, toiletries under my bag, like I had an appointment. They didn't know nothing. And so when I got this job, I'm able to relate because I've been there. And these guys, even though they may not be veterans, but they have family members, they can relate. And that's why you talked about a team. We are a team. What I don't know, they know. Pierre and Bernetta. So we all work together. But experience sometimes is the things that help you help other people. Hurt people can't help people. Hurt people hurt people. But experienced persons who have been through what you've been through and survived can help people.
There we go. That's what they call in the hip hop era a bar. You drop an album with that one. So man, we appreciate the knowledge you're giving today. You have a ministry as well, so you can talk about that a little bit or tell people at least where to follow you at.
Well, the name of my ministry is Hope Cathedral. We believe in giving hope. It stands for help open people's eyes that whatever situation you're in, it does not matter. God is love. And doesn't matter who doesn't love you, you're not a mistake. You're a plan of God. So it doesn't matter where you are right now, what you've done. The love of God is much broader than anybody else. And I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna turn it back over to him. You were introduced to the love of God before you found out who the God of love was. Because the love of God covered us when we shouldn't have been covered. When we should have been dead, when situation took place, should have took us out, you were introduced to the love of God. But once you were introduced to the God of love who covered you, it's a big difference. So again, you were introduced to the love of God before you were introduced to the God of love.
I love that right there, man. I could tell you was a preacher by the way you were hitting the table. I knew that. So I just want to thank Pops for spending that extra couple dollars on the granite surface. This thing is built to last. All right, fellas, would you like to share anything before we wrap this up? Because I know y'all over there, y'all ready to eat, right? Exactly. So we're gonna wrap this interview up in a second. But if you would like to share anything, go ahead. This your time.
Please, America, Atlanta, Georgia, everyone, if you're listening, help us to get the fundings to the places where it's needed and get the people to represent, if it's coming to the vets, get veterans to be on top of us and represent us and be with us there, not on television. We need you in the house.
In the house. I like that. Well, we on television right now, but this count too.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I just want to say, I want to thank all the case managers like Miss Davis, Miss Anderson, Miss all the people, and Pierre. I just want to thank to just supporting us and helping the veteran to get what they want. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate that, man. Well, I hope this event is good for you guys, and I hope you guys feel the appreciation that we were trying to shower on you guys today, and ladies too. And we just want to make it a good thing for you. We're going to get back to this music right now. I want you guys to keep it locked in. This is a Reec Peace of Mind before we get up out of here. Pop knows best today. Yeah, let's eat. Yeah. We're going to do that too. Today, we're just going to talk about if you can't do it all, just do something. And that's what I think this is about. We may not be able to change every veteran situation, but at least we could do something today for you guys to show you some honor. This will be an annual event, and we look forward to doing more things. Before we get up out of here on camera, we would like to honor someone. We're going to go ahead and give her flowers while she's here, and I think she's around the corner, so I don't even know if she could hear what we said, but we want to honor this young woman who's been doing some great things for veterans. Okay, all right, I need the award. And we just want to give her a round of applause.
Who is it?
We got a hip hop artist / award model coming down now, bringing the award down. Appreciate it. All right, so we want to present this award in grateful appreciation to Miss Amber Anderson. Woo! Come on down. Come on down. And we're going to grab you for your interview in a second, but I just wanted to give you your flowers while you're here. That gentleman behind you is going to walk you down. And you come on down. She's from the Salvation Army. She made sure to help with the coordination of this event and get these gentlemen here on the bus and get them out here and make sure that we take care of them with this event today. So thank you on behalf of Positive American.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I know y'all can't see up close, but her eyes actually do match her shirt, too. So I appreciate her for coming on down. We appreciate you. So we're going to grab you on air for an interview in a second, all right? Okay. All right, I appreciate that. You guys stay tuned right here. We're going to get these guys and ladies some food right now. We'll be back on the air in a minute. Don't move. This Reec Radio.